Hi. So we're setting windows. Look at this, all the stuff we got done. Awesome. See what Mark did with these foam closures? This seals up your spaces between your rafters, which leads to the outside. And then we're going to spray foam all around here, and it just makes it nice and airtight. So all your airflow is going to go right up through your baffles. You're not going to have bugs and birds and whatnot getting in your roof. So that's exciting. Today we're focusing on windows, and windows. I've been doing windows for a very long time. And when I lived in New York, we had a special brand of window called VWD. They were made in Canada. And they were cheaper windows, but they beat out all the better US windows because of the plastic that they used. They used virgin plastic, meaning it wasn't recycled. And I've come to find out that that's extremely important, because it doesn't expand and contract like the recycled plastic. You know, everything's better in its original form. I can't find those windows in America because those are primarily Canadian made windows that use the virgin stuff. Here in America, we're all green, right? So we got the next best thing. It's a JELD-WEN Energy Star. It's got a good warranty. It just kind of comes standard with the square foot price that we're using to build this house. In any case, if you can get windows in your area that are made out of virgin plastic, get them, because they're a lot better. And that goes for any product. If it's made with virgin anything, use that rather than the non-virgin stuff. If I had the choice, I would have used the non-virgin. But there's that. It's just something I learned. In any case, obviously, we made our rough opening. It came stamped on the window. We knew ahead of time what the rough opening was going to be. And it typically is like 3/4 wider than the window itself and a 1/2 inch taller than the window. I carry the window up, set it on my threshold. Mark is inside. And simply, because I tend to build everything square and level, it usually works out pretty good. And how you can tell your window is square is by your gap here. I open it up and you shut it. So you got a little strip. And if that strip is the same at the bottom as it is on the top, your window's level and it shuts well, so we're good. But sometimes it'll be like this, and that means that your window is not square. So you want to keep the window flat against the threshold, and then you want to put shims in. And if the window is tipped like this, you usually got to shim up this side, bring it up, and then it'll level itself out. If it's like back like this, then you're going to want to shim up this side in the middle. Well, first you're going to want to try shimming your middle, and that usually will bring it up. Sometimes you got to put a little shim in here, but typically just you shim the side of your sash. And so you play around with it. Come over here. When you're nailing your windows, this is also important. Here, Mark, I'll take that. When you're nailing your windows, oh, there they are. Your nail holes here. You see how they're spaced out so that a nail has more than enough room to fit in there? You got all this room for your nail. They do that because
the plastic will shrink and stretch. You know, otherwise they would have just made little pinholes. And if they did make pinholes and you just pounded that nail in that pinhole, your window, after it heated up and it cooled down, it would be all stretched out and wavy. So you got to I go every other with my nail holes, and you got to get the nail center of the hole. And you don't want to nail it super tight. You want to nail it just snug so that window can move, because it's going to move, especially when it's non-virgin plastic. So if you want to do it right, peace out.